I think you have to somehow protect your own agenda somehow. And I think as a manager, it's important as well that you give people the feeling that that's possible. And I remember, and there was an eye-opening moment for me back when I joined Cisco back in 2000. And that was a very, very crazy time. It was a very dynamic time. The business was growing exponentially like crazy, 60% year-on-year growth, and doubling the business every year. It was like crazy. So there was always work, right? And there was always emails, and there was always meetings to go to, conference calls to attend. But it was my boss at the time, the now General Counsel of Cisco, Mark Chandler, who said to me, look, on a Wednesday afternoon, I go home at 4 o'clock, I go coach my son's baseball team, I think it was. And that's important. And family always comes first, he said, right? And I've always applied that throughout my career for myself or my team, that you make sure, and that sometimes it's a hassle, right? I mean, especially if you're working in Europe with the US and there's conference calls with the US, you always have to sort of figure out, okay, is there 30 minutes that I can actually have dinner with the family or what, right? So you have to protect that. But, as a manager, you can set the tone, right? And say, this is important. And if you have a sick child at home, go home, right? If you have another family emergency, deal with it. There's a large organization around you. We'll deal with your stuff. It's not the end of the world if you're not there.
Right.
Right.